Hey guys, have another exciting dumbbell workout here for you today. I want you to just focus on the quality form and the technique. First thing I want you to do is I want you to tilt your hips back, hinge at the waist, draw your belly button into your spine, squat down just a little bit to pick up your weights. Don't get a hunchback. Keep your chest up, drop your hips, pick your weight up, hold your weight tight. Drive your weights into your legs if you're getting ready to perform a deadlift. Bring your weights out a little bit away from the body. Bring your one arm tight. Row for 10 reps. Then row the other side for 10 reps. Then row both for 10 reps. Focusing on squeezing the back as you're rowing. If you get tired, sit it down. Alright, next exercise we have is a dumbbell front squat. When you're doing a dumbbell front squat, you're going for weights to be right in front, right underneath your chin, almost feeling like it's getting ready to choke you. You want to keep your arms up high, and you want to tilt your hips before you go to squat. And when you go down, it's okay to, once you tilt your hips, to allow your knees to come forward just a little bit. You don't want those knees going over your toes and weight there. You want those weights to pushing those heels, driving those knees out, and then coming right back up and through. Alright, perform here. I got my weights up top, tight. I'm going to tilt my hips, shoot them back, squeeze the glutes. Tilt my hips, shoot them back, squeeze the glutes. Tilt the hips, shoot them back, squeeze the hips. Focus on your breathing on the way in, on the way out, on the way up. Next exercise we have is going to be a halfway hold chest press. One arm's going to be halfway off the ground while the other arm is repping. When I get 12 reps, I'm going to hold that one. I'm going to rep this one for 12 reps. When I get that for 12, then I'm going to do them both for 12. I'm going to bring this one down to about 90 or slightly off the ground, while this one's going to hit the ground and squeeze the chest for 12. Then I'm going to switch. Hold that one slightly off the ground, do this one for 12 reps, while trying to keep my chest engaged. Now I'm going to do both. I want to focus on also keeping my low back flat to the ground as I'm squeezing my chest. You want to be focusing on breathing out on the way up. Okay. Next exercise we're going to perform is the glute box chair step up. But you're not going to step all the way up. The one thing I want you to focus on is making sure that this heel is your driver, right? I'm driving through my heel, keep my chest up. I'm going to drop my body weight down onto this back toe. When I come up, I'm going to come tap this box, not letting this weight shift forward on my toe, keeping my hips back, drop down into that on that toe, right back to that tap, right back down. We want to perform 20 of those on each side. Got my dumbbells in my hand. I'm going to come up, I'm going to tap, right back to here, tap, right back to here, tap, right back to here. Other side, get that whole foot up on the box, weighting that heel, come up, tap, 1, tap, 2, tap, 3, all the way to 20. You notice that my weight didn't shift forward, I kept all my weight in my heel. That's going to be the hardest thing for you to do. Focus on breaking those down with the quality. Okay, this next exercise is going to be a little complex, but this is our full body exercise that's going to get the heart rate up, switching it up a little bit, throwing in some of everything. You can watch this video over and over again, so don't worry about, oh my gosh, I missed everything. How do I do this? I can't focus, too many moves. Just watch it again, right? So again, we're going to drop to the ground, core tight, glutes tight, renegade row. Don't let your body rotate, renegade row. I'm going to do a bicep curl, pop, drop, row, bicep curl, pop, drop, row, curl, pop. Repeat that for 10 reps. All of that's 1. Okay, with this next one is going to be a shoulder exercise, so I want you to focus on the quality again, right? Lighter dumbbells, probably the better. Okay, again, another probably a little complex. I'm going to get down here, bring my weights out in front. I'm going to do a front shoulder raise into a rear delt row, up into a front shoulder press, retrace my steps, and then right back down. I got 15s, it's gonna look tough. Here, row, flip, press, retrace the steps, 1. 2. 3. That's gonna stretch your shoulders. We got 10 reps of those. All of that's 1 rep. This next exercise is gonna be a core exercise. The biggest thing with core exercise and planks, it's all about keeping your core tight and your glutes tight. If you don't keep your core and your glutes tight, you're just going to feel that stress in your low back. Right? As soon as you can't keep your core and your glutes tight, you stop this exercise. When you get back to where you started, that's 1 full rep. Notice that I'm not going to rotate my body only until I do my oblique dips. Right? So I got my dumbbell starting on the outside part of my body. I'm going to reach with my left hand, pull that dumbbell across, pull that dumbbell across back with my right hand, and then I'm going to do a rotation of the hips for an oblique dip. I'm going to pull it, 1, pull it, 2, now 2 oblique dips, 1, 2, right? I'm going to pull, 3 oblique dips, 1, 2, 3. Notice that I'm going up on my oblique dips until I get to 10 reps. So if I'm on 3, slide, slide, 3 dips. 1, 2, 3. I'm on 4, I'm going to slide, slide, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on and so forth until you get to 10 reps. That's what progressive means. This next exercise we're going to be doing is going to be a half progressive to 1 full curl. 2 half, 1 full. So on and so forth until we get to 8 reps. So I'm going to go 1 half curl all the way down, 1 full curl. 1 half curl, 2 half curls, 1 full curl. 3 half curls, 1 full curl. Now this is getting a little, I wouldn't say it's harder right now, but it's getting tougher. So I want to make sure I keep my glutes and my core tight, right? Once you get to 5, I would recommend you sit them down and then just break up the next 3. So this next exercise, we're going to be focusing on our inner thighs, right? These guys here. In order for you to engage your inner thighs doing this exercise I'm going to show you, you're going to get up on your toes just a little bit. You're not going to get up on your toes because then you don't have balance, so you're going to be working your calves. You want to slightly get your heels off the ground. You want to pick up your dumbbells. You want to turn them down like this. I want to shoot my hips back, not letting my heels hit the ground. I don't have to drop too far. Next thing I'm going to do is do a pelvic tilt. 1, I'm not going to stand all the way up, shoot my hips back. 2, shoot my hips back. 3, I'm going to turn this way so you can see from a different angle. I'm going to shoot my hips, stay on my toes a little bit, shoot my hips back, squeeze those inner thighs when I bring my hips forward. Notice I'm not dropping too low, I'm just trying to keep that tension in my inner thighs. Squeeze. You got 25 of those. Break those down in 5 groups of 5. So this last and final exercise is going to be my cardio exercise. I was trying to think of what can I do. So I'm going to take my dumbbells, I'm going to put them on my shoulders, and I got 5 stair runs up to the top and all the way down to the bottom. That's 1. Got 5 of those. Take my dumbbells, core tight, glutes tight, obviously be safe. You want to try to get up the stairs as quick as you can, hitting every stair on the way up and on the way down. So got my core tight. I'm going to drive all the way up, control all the way down, get right back up. Got 5 of those.